What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Threesome Show with Bridget, Angie, and Don. All right.
Hey.
So if y'all didn't see the intro, Bridget's over there, and Angie's over there, and I guess y'all figured out who the hell I am. Welcome back. We appreciate y'all joining us and hanging out. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about some good stuff. But I want to take a moment to thank everybody who tuned in to last week's show. Y'all made the show exciting. Y'all made the show real, and y'all took our viewership up. So I just need to make sure that if you tune in during the show or after the show, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification button so that when we go live, you can go live with us. What's going on, B? All right, so let's talk some stuff. Bridge, what you got for us today?
What's up? So tonight I wanted to talk about like morals. Like what type of morals, even though y'all are both you're married and just in a relationship, what morals like do you value in a partner, in your partner?
Um, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go first. Ange.
I feel like let me just go down my little list.
Uh
Um,
oh.
Respect. You have to know how to give respect and demand respect. I feel
Okay.
like demanding respect is, hmm, I don't even know which one is more important to me, but I feel like respect is very, very important. I need my man to be able to demand respect from the people around him. I don't need to be with no man that's getting all pushed around. I don't need to be with the boy that y'all sending to the store. I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not being with the bad boy. No. I
Hmm.
need to be with somebody that a man that I am with somebody that demands the respects from other people. No, he's not the one that you're sending to the store. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And they also need to respect you. They need to respect, they need to respect you as a person. They need to respect the things that you love. They need to be able to respect your family, and vice versa.
Okay. What about you, Don?
So for me, um, what I look for in a woman, um, and what I found in a woman, what I found is someone who, and to piggyback off of Ange, somebody who respects themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Someone who, I can walk around with, and I don't have cats whispering like, you know what I'm saying, yo, that's the chick that used to be the jump off, and now she married. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like somebody who respects herself. I don't want a woman that's out cursing in the street for no good reason, um, yelling across the street, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. I just look for someone who embodies what a lady is supposed to be when
Mm.
she's in public. Now, once we get behind closed doors, we can get freaky, but in public, you know what I'm saying? I want people to, respect her as a.
Angie.
Y'all just wild. I can't. I don't know what to do with y'all two. Y'all be wild. Um,
It's like
so
it's,
I
it's like
definitely
what
want.
it's like talking to my dad about sex, bro. It's
Oh shit. um, I guess a lady in the streets, and y'all know the rest of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a woman that can cook, a woman that can cook. Like you ain't got to
Like,
cook
but
all the
isn't a
but
time.
okay,
moral,
but
Dawn.
okay, what morals though?
Cooking isn't a
Like,
moral.
Mm.
yeah, you talking about
Oh, that's right.
cooking, like,
Morals,
yeah,
because
like,
I think
how
if
do
you can't
you
cook,
like
that's
your
morally
woman to
wrong.
act? Like, is there
There
any
you go.
limitations?
Say it again.
Like, how do you like your woman to act? Like, is there any limitations? Like if your woman was
So
to cuss your kids out, or I mean, I get it, we said a respect thing, so
Nah.
of course, but I'm just saying, like, morals, like, what type of morals do you want her to possess? Like,
So definitely, even when it comes to a woman that smokes, and I smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke around my kids, and my kids are grown. I still really don't smoke around them. You know what I'm saying? They know I smoke, but I don't smoke in front of them. Whatever you do, don't put up a facade as if it's not something you do, but don't make it so public either.
mm-hmm,
Um, you know, like if a woman smokes trees or whatever, like you ain't gonna be walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, with a blunt in your hand, you know what I'm saying, like it's that, no, nah, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit of class to yourself. No bonnets.
what's
That's
the
moral. That's morally
what the hell
incorrect.
is the class in
Bonnets in the
smoking a blunt?
street.
I feel like if you smoking a blunt, you smoking a blunt, like,
Well, I think he mean like, and I got the
In the
baby on the
street.
other
Like,
hand, walking
oh,
down the street with
okay,
the blunt in my
yeah,
hand, and then I
yeah,
got the baby.
yeah.
okay,
Like I've pulled up next to women and they sitting there got their kids in the back seat and they blowing a blunt in the car. Like, why that kid
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
should not
high?
be
That's
doing
not.
that.
so
They
basically, like,
didn't choose
women
that.
who can read the room, who know, like,
Yes,
know that there are time and places for
yes.
certain things.
That is the best way to say it. Thank you, Bridget. That is
Yeah.
a woman who knows how to read the damn room.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the best way to sum it up. Because there's women who I think try to overclass things
Mm-hmm.
unnecessarily. Like if you around your peoples and you smoke, if they don't appreciate the fact that you smoke, then maybe they not your friends.
Yeah.
But if you got, I don't know, the first lady from the church inside the room, no saying, and you sitting there like, yeah, first lady, no saying I
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what do you look for? What moral values do you look for in a man?
So certain morals is like, of course, like, it's the classical opening the door.
Mm.
I like I would like a man who, like, of course, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's an
Mm-hmm.
old lady
Chivalry.
standing up or a pregnant woman, to get your ass up. Like, I wouldn't have to tell you these things. Um, no to not, like, we had this conversation before about some people, like, have certain relationships with their parents, but, like, me, even though my mother cussed like a sailor and I cuss like a sailor, like, I don't cuss in front of my mother. It's been times where I, like, me and my sisters got in heated arguments or something, and I'm like, sorry, mom, like, bitch, fuck you, like, but I just don't cuss in front of my mother because that's how I'm raised. I wouldn't cuss in front of no, none of my elders. So I would want someone that, despite how the relationship is with their parent, I would kind of want someone that doesn't, I don't know, because I'm not going to say, like, somebody's wrong for cussing in front of their parent, you know what I'm saying? But it shows me a little bit
Nah.
how you was raised,
Yeah,
So,
that's something that I had to get used to in my relationship
okay.
because my boyfriend and his his 20-year-old sister, his aunts, they be in that motherfucker cussing up a storm in front of
Yeah.
their grandmother. I be sitting back like,
Right.
did
Right.
you, say, did you just say
Yeah.
did you just say the F word?
Right. Exactly.
Like
See,
you
like
said the
me,
F word to your
right.
grandma and then she said it back to you.
Yeah. See, like,
Like, yeah, I had to get used to
I
that.
would never cuss in front of my grandmother or my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? But I would want someone that, like, knows, even if we, like, in public and it's like older people around, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about people that's young. Even though you might, I guess it's being mindful, but just know, like I said, read the room. If it's older people around, don't be cussing,
But the
saying crazy
kids,
stuff off the wall. Know how to conduct yourself. Um, yeah. What else? What other morals? Just, knows how to knows how to like accountability, knows how to apologize,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just carry themselves to a certain standard. I feel like even men, like I feel like just because, like you said in the past, Dawn, like men are conquerors. I feel like I would want a man that has enough morals to, even though he's a man, he carries himself where any woman couldn't just have access to him. Like I don't want a man that every woman can get. I want a man that has those type of morals. Like even though you might be fine as hell and you could pull any woman you want, but you choose not to because you have enough self-respect. So those is just a few, little morals that I would look for in a man.
So I'm gonna touch on what you just said about because men are conquerors. We are that like I don't care how you slice it. That's exactly what we are. But when you make yourself your man's ultimate conquest, he ain't gotta look further. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're
Like,
not talking about that, Don, because we're not talking about that.
why?
We're not talking about those type of niggas. Sorry, we're talking about men,
Men,
grown
grown
ass
men, like
men,
men, respectable men.
respectable
They're still
men.
conquerors.
Okay,
But
they
when
can
when
conquer, but when they're in a relationship with a woman, it's not up to the woman. It's up to the man because a woman could be doing everything right. You could look good as hell. You could be having sex with your man, topping him off, everything you think of in the world. It has to be on him whether he wants to be loyal to that woman or not. I can't do
right,
anything if I'm doing everything I possibly
Man
can.
that wants to be kept.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying this, Dawn. This is who I'm talking about. Men with enough morals and self-respect to say, "Hey, I know I'm fine. I know I can get any woman I want, but not any woman can just have access to me."
Right.
right.
We are talking about two different type of men. We're
And
not
that's
talking about hoes.
because
Men who
no,
want to just conquer and
but
conquer and conquer because they just want to feel what the pussy feel like. Y'all are hoes. We putting them in a
um
different category.
I'll tell every dude watching the show like it don't change that damn much. Like if you got something
You
good,
got
chill.
some men. You got some men that act like women that be like, if a girl come up saying how you don't, I'm good, thank you. Now
Yeah,
you got some men that a bitch could look like anything, and if the bitch throwing it at him, he gonna fuck her regardless of what she look like.
I wear my ring proudly, proudly,
I'm just saying, you know
proudly.
what I'm saying. So
Sit,
to
I
me,
know
There's
I
men
get
that
it
have a
though.
ring on that still do it.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying,
right.
like
You
me
right.
personally, I'm just saying, like a lot of men, it could be we're gonna say it's a unattractive woman, but she got a fat ass, and say how you doing? All in his face, like, well, I'm trying to see what's up with you tonight. I'm trying to see what's up with you tonight. A lot of men gonna fucking fold and go see what's up with her ass. Where I feel like a
Absolutely.
man who has enough self respect, regardless of the girl got a fat ass and she throwing it at him, he can be like, "No, I'm good." That's what type of morals I'm talking about.
And you right. But question: how fat is the ass? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dawn.
I'm fucking
How
joking.
I hope you
the
I'm,
come over there and smack the
I'm
hell out you.
joking because
I hope
y'all
you
ain't about
do.
to have
Get
me
him.
have my wife
Get
throwing
him.
shit at me down the damn stairs. No, let me tell you. From my past to my present me, there's not a woman on this planet, not a woman that can even remotely grab my attention like that. Cause I know who I got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to look further. I'm good. I'm good. Like I know who
Right,
I got.
right. But I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Even if you weren't married right now, right, to your beautiful wife,
Mm.
and any woman came up to you like, "Hey, I'm trying to suck your dick," anything, something wild, would you be able to say, "No, thank you, I'm good"?
If I didn't have the wife that I have now,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
See,
don't know.
see what I'm
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
Y'all
I
see
don't
what I'm talking
know.
about?
I
Mean.
don't know.
Mean you
Yo,
don't know.
like
You gonna do
See
it
what I'm
just
like
for
talking about? Y'all see how
and
he felt?
giggles?
See, I that's what I'm talking about. You see how he felt
like
when
I'm
he
a
told it?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like I got a good one, so there's nobody that's gonna grab my attention.
But
But
I'm no, we're talking hypothetically.
right, hypothetically, if I didn't have the woman I had,
If you ain't have
I
no woman in your life and a woman came up to you She wasn't good looking at all, and she threw it at you like that, straight like that, straight up.
If I ain't had no woman at all,
Yes.
He's saying
oh well,
points. He's folding.
oh
He
yeah, for
already
sure.
said
Like, keep that shit to yourself though. Don't saying like, don't be out in the street talking about yeah, I was it Don. Nah, no, I'm saying don't nobody need to know that. No, I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like, I'm saying, like, the morals that I'm talking about, I want a man to possess is like, you have no issue turning a woman down, even if she's throwing it at you.
So
right.
I've turned
Whether
women
you're
down
single
in
or
my
not.
life.
Everything.
Like,
I've
Even
turned
everything.
even as a single man when I was single, I've turned women down because some things that are too easy is no good.
sure.
So if she throwing it at me, who else she threw it at? You know
Who
what
the
I'm
hell
saying?
is
Like
Dream Team?
I
They
don't know, but welcome to the party,
I
Dream
was
Team.
fucking, but I let her top me off though.
Hey, yo,
Y'all
once you
ain't
got a
shit.
nigga, he gonna get some top and just let her go.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know, but welcome to the party and thank you for taking some of the heat off of me, bruh. So women, even when I was single, and women would try to use sex as like their catalyst, like that's their thing,
Yeah.
and not every, not all food is good food, and same with women. You know what I'm saying? Like not all. I'm trying to be less vulgar this week.
Say it, Dawn. Let
Not
that shit out.
not all pussy good pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
some of that carries some things from the alleyway that you don't want.
True.
So I turned down women? Sure, absolutely, absolutely. When I was single, there was some women, and I was just like, nah,
True.
we can't do that. But have I turned down all women? No. Like
Thank you
if
for being honest with us.
I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? If you got that fresh BBL out of Mexico, I don't know. I might have to try that
Dawn.
one out. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy. That's
That's
crazy.
horrible.
But I'm a reformed man. I'm a
Just
good
just
man
just
now.
because it's a
Oh,
BBL.
hey. I mean, she paid for it. I should try it. Like,
What's the hype about BBLs? Like, have you ever fucked with a
mm,
woman with a BBL?
I have. There's no hype at all. As a matter of fact, it's the worst situation. Period. I'm gonna tell every guy right now. I've dealt with a woman who had a BBL, but PBL, a BBL. It's actually, as a matter of fact, the shit is lumpy and
Mm.
hard. It's
It's hard.
not. It's
Okay,
hard,
horde.
not hard. It's
Horde.
He
hard,
said it like he from Cali.
hard.
Horde.
Right, horde.
It's
That shit horde.
hard. It's it's the worst situation. Like it's not the same as a woman with a natural backside. It's not the
Okay.
same thing. It's not the same. When a woman takes care of herself and she works on herself and she naturally grows that bum, that's good stuff. Them BBLs, I don't got nothing for it. I don't got nothing for it.
Do you think BBLs are attractive? Like the outrageous
So
ones.
They
some
dumb right.
BBLs, some BBLs are attractive.
Mm.
Some BBLs look outlandish because if you go down to Mexico and you get your BBL and your ass is big and then all of a sudden you got these small ass damn legs, we know that shit ain't real. Come on, quit
Yeah.
playing with us.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
do you think that women nowadays are getting BBLs to look natural? I mean, I feel like some women would pay to play and really get a good doctor so that it looks natural. But do you think these girls even care if it looks natural?
No, they
I,
just want to be
I'm glad.
big.
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad you asked that question. So here's what happened. Caucasian women
Mm-hmm.
used to be able to steal black men because they were freaky. Then black women got freaky, and it was like, oh, so we don't got that bag no more. So then they went and got BBLs. It was like, I need to look as good as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I need to have the same backside. I need to have the same breasts. as a black woman. So they started getting the surgeries. Because before that, black women was 6 o'clock, straight up, straight down. You could use them to iron some clothes on. Then they started expanding their backside because it was like I need to shore up my game so I can continue to take these black men. Then black women was like, wait, my booty don't look the same because they not from Baltimore. My booty don't look the same as them. Really though, you gotta look away. Baltimore women have backsides. It's a fucking it's the thing. It's the thing. It's a given. So then now you had black women who was trying to compete again with white women. Now they're going down, and okay, so this black woman got a big booty. This black
So
woman got
you
a bigger
really
booty.
believe that black women are out here getting BBLs to compete with white women?
So no, so black women are getting BBLs because white women started getting it, and they
I
was
don't
like,
think
I
so.
need to stay up
I
on
don't think
game. I'm
so.
telling
Because
you.
I feel like white
I'm,
women, I feel like in the beginning, white women will get these big ass fucking titties. And I don't feel like black women felt like these bitches got big ass titties. Let me get some big ass titties.
Because black
that's
women already
because
got big
black
ass
women had
titties.
it naturally.
Right.
They had
But
that shit
I
by.
don't ever feel like I truly in my heart don't feel like black women are out here getting surgery and shit because they feel in
Not
their mind they need to
consciously.
compete with white women. I don't even think, and
No,
Subconscious.
no disrespect, but I don't even think it's a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was young, like white women always try to go get tans because y'all want to have darker skin. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, yeah, maybe they was trying to keep up with black women, but I don't believe that black women was ever trying to keep up with white women because why? What the fuck would we have to keep up with them from? But black
now I
women have
don't.
the nice lips, black women have the ass, black women have the titties, have the shape. You know what I'm saying? Black women know how to season their fucking food. What would we need from fucking white women?
So
I don't.
I'm gonna let Angie go first, and then I'm gonna come back with that.
I don't necessarily think that they're competing with white women. I don't think that they're competing with white women because I don't think a white woman has anything that a black woman wants because we can get a
No.
lead real quick. That's really it. That's really it for real, for real. But I think it's more about the whole surgery. Y'all can't forget the BBL is not just the booty. The BBL is the stomach too. You get the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
lipo,
Yeah.
flat stomach. I feel like we're following a trend.
Yeah.
At one point in time in the
I
90s, it was
I
skinny. We got to be skinny,
yeah,
flat butt.
I
Now
don't
it's
think
now it's
I think
big.
if black women like the BBL trend, I feel like it came from naturally curvy black women. Cause like
Yeah.
let's not sit here and act like black women don't naturally have BBLs. It's black women that really have natural
Yeah, that's the
BBLs.
blueprint. That's why they took a
Exactly.
picture and was
So
like, "Give me that."
I feel like when black women started the BBL, trend, I feel like it came from comparison themselves to other black women, not white women.
So here's
Absolutely.
what happened,
Cause
right?
we like I don't know. I think it came from like comparing yourself to other black women that body look good.
So in a sense, you're right. In a sense, you're right. You're 100% correct. But here's the thing, because I was down south. I moved from New York and went down south, and I watched the evolution of the white woman and how the black women started to compete. And honestly, I love my black women, hands down. Black women are beautiful. They're the queens of the planet. But here's the thing: black men, at first, right? Black women was the thing. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be able to compete. But white women was freaky. Black dudes was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, sis? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some freaky stuff. Women was like, no, I don't do that. All right. Black women was like, wait, all our black men is leaving us for these white women because they freaky. They got freaky.
I do not believe
So
it.
I'm telling you, it's real talk.
No.
Real talk. So then Whiteman was like, okay, so now I have to compete with somebody who is just as freaky as me now, and I have to be everything that she is. So the white woman said, okay, so now I'm gonna get the Botox in my lips because I need the fuller lips. Because, white women got baloney lips. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know what I'm saying?
On.
No disrespect to white women, like that they do.
Too
Like black
late.
women have full
Too
lips
late.
and white women don't. So they started getting the full lips. They realized, okay, that's not enough. I need to be voluptuous like a black woman. You know what I'm saying? When I walk into the room, before I open my mouth, I need to command that attention that a black woman does. So they did that. But when they did it, they went over and above. Now you got a white woman who got these puffy ass lips. Because they overdid it. And they got this big ass that God didn't give them. And then black women was like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? So the black women who already had it, it was like, you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I already got there, but the black women who didn't have it felt like now I need to compete with the black women who have it and the white women who went out and got it.
Mm.
I'm telling you,
I
it's
can
real.
kind of see that.
Like what I'm telling y'all right now is truly the evolution of fake men chasing fake women. That's the evolution of it.
I mean,
Cause
I can agree
to
with that. I can agree with
so
that. That
cause to
statement, yes.
me, if a woman didn't get it by birth, I don't want it. Honestly, it's cute to look at, but I don't want it.
Mm.
I don't want that shit. Honestly.
Okay. Well,
I got no problem with plastic surgery. Because after I have a child, these things gonna be up here.
shut the fuck up. Mm.
Leave it to
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Angie.
don't know. I've always tried to
Absolutely.
embrace my natural body, even when I feel like I dated someone before that told me like, "Why don't you go get a BBL?" I'm like, "No, fuck you." Like
Why?
I
What
got
kind of
offended.
suggestion is that? You gonna pay for it? Like what?
He did. He was like, "I'll pay for it." Um,
Why?
I need you to show me that money right now. Put it in my hand right now. Give me. I don't give a right
I don't
now.
know. I don't know, but
Prove it.
I don't know. I don't know if it was like how I was raised and how my mother taught me, but I kind of just I don't know. I always wanted to just embrace like my natural beauty. I always feel like I'd rather work hard for something. Like, than go the easy way out. That's not to knock nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because when women have children, it definitely can affect their body. So I feel like whatever to make yourself feel confident again, a woman should do. It's none of my business what other women do with their bodies, but just me, I just always wanted to embrace, being natural. But like Angie said, I don't know. I don't see myself ever getting plastic surgery. The only thing I might get, like Angie said, is a breast lift because I feel like that's some shit that a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of women
literally
can't
it. I
control.
don't even want to. That, and that's what I meant. I don't want to get implants because trust me, they
No,
there.
it's just to
But
lift your
just
breast because, like me, my weight
just
always been up and down, even
Gotta
though I
have this
never had
conversation with y'all.
children.
up, just up.
Yeah, my weight has always been up and down, even though I never had children. So from like gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, your boobs don't sit up there like that, like how you was when young, 18, whatever years old. Um, so
You know
maybe
what? And I can't even. Would you consider injections plastic surgery
me,
because your girl got filler.
you who
Injections where?
Me. Me, I got
you
filler, and yeah, I got filler. I got filler right here, and because
you did?
because I have really big bags under my eyes,
Okay,
so I got a little bit of filler right here to kind of fill it out a
no.
little bit more, and I'm gonna go back again and get just a little bit more under here to
No,
fill it
I
out some
wouldn't see.
more,
The
just
thing
a little
is,
bit,
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't touch
just a
my
little bit.
face because that was on my mom always told me she like black women aren't supposed to touch their face. Now, if a woman want to get stuff on your body, okay. But my mom, which she always told me this since I was like young or a teenager. She like black women not supposed to touch their face because black women. And yes, we might have bags and stuff, but it's like you can, they have eye cream and stuff. But I feel like, and this is what she always felt like when a black woman starts touching your face, that's what's gonna start make you look older because we naturally don't age as fast as white women. But I feel like I told this to somebody recently, like I'm gonna use, and I love her to death, Vivica Fox, as an example. You could tell she got a lot of stuff on her face,
She done.
and I understand she's getting older, but I feel like it made
Oh, that
her
shit's
face
back.
look worse. Exactly.
Terrible. Looks
I feel like if
horrible.
she would have just not touched her face and allow herself to age gracefully, like Nina Long and who is that? Like Regina King and all these other black women who was in. Well, I think Vivica Fox a little bit older than them, but she's close in age with them. I feel like they all still look very good. Like, you know what I'm saying, face wise. Like, you could tell none of them touch their face. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, my bags under my eyes, they're hereditary. I ain't no
I get it.
cream, ain't no nothing taking these bad boys away. It was either I was going to get them cut out of my face, or I'm going to put filler under it to just even it out a little bit. And I'm not cutting nothing
But
out my
is that
face.
something you gonna have to consistently do, or
Well, I mean, I feel like, yeah, probably, but honestly, it's probably not something that I'm going to consistently do. I just wanted to try it to see what it would make my face look like.
okay, Angie?
And that's why I try, and that's why I did filler because I know that it can go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
just try a little, and I
Okay.
work at the dermatologist. What? That shit free.
Oh, you do?
That shit
That's what's
free. I
up.
ain't pay for no filler. Hell yeah,
That's
that's
good.
free.
Okay. All right,
so
Don. Well, we got off subject.
we a little bit, not in a major way. Um, but we got a little bit off subject, but a good off subject
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
because even like these are the things that we have we have neglected to look for. Like when you looking for a mate, like nobody asked the question. "Yeah, so you like chicks with BBLs? Nobody asked that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an ass.
You need to. You need to. You need to ask them like what are you looking at when you look on social media? Are you looking at women who are really doing it or women who faking it?
Yeah.
Because
I don't
that
know.
tells you what type of person they are.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like it is important because I feel like I wouldn't want somebody that just fantasizes about women with BBLs because it's like if that's not in my plans, I don't want you comparing me to them.
Yeah,
I'd rather a man that can appreciate a natural body because that's what I have and
I
I
see those
plan to
kind.
have.
I see those kind of things as red flags, like a man that's whole timeline is just BBLs, a man that overly watches porn, things like that. That's
Whoa,
odd
with the
to me.
porn business. Be easy with the porn business. Be easy. We we
All
we
right,
we're learning some things. Um,
What the hell haven't you learned yet, Don?
well,
we
I've
don't
learned it
like
all.
porn.
I've learned it all. I've learned it.
We are not
learned it.
fans or partakers.
Right. Okay.
But definitely, if a man's whole timeline is looking at fake women, he can't be looking for a real woman. He can't. He can't. It's not like honestly, and I have because I have two different IG logins. The threesome show login, there's a lot of the fake nonsense. I scroll past it because it's not what I'm looking for. I first of all, I got what I'm looking for, but she's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
why would I compare her to someone that's real to someone that's fake? Why would I do that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like to see women if I'm gonna look at a woman, which I don't always look at women. I look at other shit on social media. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, if I am going to look at a woman, I'd rather look at a woman working out. You know what I'm saying? A woman who's in the gym doing her thing. A
Mm-hmm.
woman who is achieving things realistically.
True.
Because the chick that gets out the car backwards because she got a BBL and she want to show it off. Come on, I know where your mind's at. It's in your ass. Like, come on. I need
What
somebody
the hell?
whose brains is in her head. You know what I'm saying? Like, like real talk. Like, I need somebody who can have an intelligent conversation with me. And
Mm,
most of the time, what you get out of them BBL chicks is not an intelligent conversation. It's the exact opposite. It's very superficial conversation. And
mm.
that's another thing that I look for in a woman who's not. I don't want a woman to be superficial. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most in shape dude. You know what I'm saying? I got a little belly on me. I drink.
Oh, so-
But let's have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some real shit. Let's not talk about how I have a six pack. I got a keg. We good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I work out when I can, but I ain't working out all the time. But if a woman is trying to achieve something and she works at it, I respect her a whole lot more than a woman who went to Mexico and got that shit because she got her taxes back. Nah. I
True.
got a question for both of y'all though.
Go ahead.
What can we do, right? If we're talking about, ooh, I'm scared to say this. Two different generations here, um, on this podcast. Some bullshit. Y'all young asses fucking embracing youth and all that bullshit.
Come on,
What
pops.
can we do to change or to bridge the relationships of the old? Because you know how our grandparents had relationships, our
Hmm.
parents. It was different. How do we bridge that so that we can show the younger group coming up behind us what a real relationship look like?
Stop tolerating shit that's not for you.
Yeah,
That's number one. You got a lot of people that staying in toxic relationships, so y'all showing children what they should not be doing
yeah.
because kids usually like they're gonna do exactly what they see. So if they see toxic, that's all they're gonna know. Subconsciously, even though you're not saying here telling your child like, "Hey, go get you a fuck nigga. Make sure he's cheating on you and have kids on you." Like, you're not straight up telling your child that, but when you see your mother or whoever dealing or your father dealing with certain type of people,
Mm-hmm.
subconsciously, that's exactly what you attract
Mm-hmm.
without even being told. You know what I'm saying? Like I even said that when I was young. Like my father was like in the streets and stuff. And literally like somebody that I used to date for a long time, it was like one day I just like came to my senses like this is my father. Like this person is literally my father. Like exactly like my father. And my father was barely around, but when he was around, because that was the only male, like, that was there from time to time when I would, see him. I'm seeing the things he doing, and low key, I'm thinking this is what a man is. This is what a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to be in the street. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until I came to my senses, like okay, and I seen other men, and I'm like, no, this is not. But I feel like it. You gotta be an example to your children. Like you have to. I don't care how much you love someone. I don't care how long you've been with them. Like, I don't care if, oh, I want the family to work. Bitch, you're showing your child some toxic shit. Like, no. You can have a family. The family don't have and your child can still have their mother or father, but your child deserves to see their parent in a healthy, thriving relationship. So that's what they know. That's like a lot of parents when they go to college, right? A lot of people that go to college, it's like they put it in their kids like, okay, that's why you have generations and generations of college graduates. You know what I'm saying? You have
Mm-hmm.
generations and generations of doctors or generations and generations of lawyers. Your children are most likely going to mimic exactly what you're showing them. So I feel like that's what we have to do. We have to be more realistic with ourselves.
So Ange,
Mm-hmm.
you're in a relationship. So we
Yes.
have we have if for everybody who's watching who don't know, we have a really good blend. We have Bridget who ain't fucking with nobody if they ain't real. Um, then we got Angie who's in a stable relationship, and I'm married. So we got a really good blend. So
Yeah, we
Ange,
do.
like when it comes to your man, like what are you two doing? Because you've been together for how long now?
6 years.
6 years. So, what are you two doing that's showing people? So, younger people that's looking at you two, what are you two doing that's showing them the difference between what they're hearing in the streets and what the reality of a relationship is?
I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, for other people, we're not really showing them nothing because it ain't none of their business.
Right.
Mm.
Which you see, little picture here on social media, little picture there on my story. Other than that, you don't see nothing about my relationship on social media. I've learned that already. If we mad, we mad. If we happy, we happy. But what y'all gonna see is that we happy because that
Yeah,
ain't none of y'all
I
business.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like people, and this is not to take from you, Angie. I feel
Hmm.
like people should see more healthy marriages. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
I know everyone's goal isn't to be married. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people just need to know that that exists, because I feel like that's a lot. We failing in that area, especially in the Black community. So I feel like people need to see healthy, but I feel like it has to be authentic. It can't be like, oh, look at them, they've been married for 50 years and everything's been perfect. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it's like I feel like everyone's relationship is different. Like,
I feel like
So,
it has a lot to do. I feel like it
who
has a
is
lot
the
to
dream
do with.
team? I'm sorry, who is this dream team person? They talking about Bridget. She ain't dealing with nobody, but somebody's keeping her.
Sir.
First of all, nobody is keeping my needs met. Like, who the nigga that I talk to, because I don't talk to nobody. So I
we
don't
got to
know who the
find out
hell
who
this
Dream
dream
Team
team
is
is.
because they apparently know Bridget.
They don't know shit about me, clearly.
So,
Um, but
the
yeah,
So
they
realistic thing when it comes to relationships, right? Realistically, first of all, marriage, one way or the other, a marriage license doesn't make you married. It's telling God that you love this person and expressing in the public that you love. Like that's what marriage really was. So marriage license is just so you can have access to each other's social security and shit when you retire and all that good stuff. That's marriage.
well, shit, I need
But
that.
it's not what we see. It's not what the younger generation is seeing on social media. Like that's a part of it because they see like this dude bouncing from this woman to that woman, and they see this woman bouncing from this dude to that dude.
But that's what it is now. It's not even a part of it. That's what it is. That's what they
But
see.
what you present in real life, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you and your man walking down the street, and y'all walk past that young person, and they see that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, she not old, you know what I'm saying? But they not old, but they still doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's loving her, she's loving him. You know what I'm saying? He's making sure she walks on the inside of the street. It's those things that I think that we're not showing this younger generation because what they may see at home is one thing, but the younger generation is more about what is caught, not taught.
I feel
So
like the younger generation has to, like. I feel like, I mean, if we gonna put it on anybody, it really need to be their parents. You
No, for
can't look
real.
at random strangers' relationships and be like, okay, y'all need to teach me something about relationships. That's up to your parents. Your parents is the ones that's supposed to teach you and guide you into becoming an adult. And learning healthy relationships and stuff like that, and healthy boundaries. So I feel like the younger generation, which I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, oh, the younger generation is doomed. No, I'm not. Because like, I'm a hairstylist. So I got 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds coming in my shop, and like the one I always like praise him because he is such a good young man. Like he's college educated at 23. He's always like well kept, always smelling good. He has a girlfriend. He loves and cherishes his girlfriend. Every time he come, he be like, we went here, we went there. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like the younger generation is doomed. You know what I'm saying? Because and guess what? It's all about how was he brought up? Two-parent household. Parents is college educated, good careers. That's why he became a good young man, and he knows how to court a woman even at 23 years old. He literally just told me the last time I seen him, he already started looking for rings at 23 years old. He knows what he wants, but that's because of his upbringing. So I feel like if we want hope for our generations, it has to start with parenting. Stop wanting to go outside and teach your fucking children something. Stop worrying about what he doing, she doing, and what Instagram doing, and sit down and talk to your children and instill good morals and stuff into your children. That's how I feel like, you know, the next generation is gonna learn.
Yeah, I feel like it also has to do a lot with what I was talking about earlier. I feel like it also has to do a lot with respect. I feel like a lot of, a lot of these young girls, they might not, respect themselves as much as they need to. These young boys, they definitely not respecting these girls. They definitely
Yeah,
aren't respecting women.
but
And,
can I add something, Angie? But that's
mhm.
another thing, like with the parenting, right? Because you and this, I'm not trying to shame nobody, but some of these parents got your sons outside with fucking poo shiesties on, like they ready to rob somebody. Y'all got y'all
With
little
with
girls
what?
wearing little ass fucking belly shirts, trying to look like they're fucking 23 when they're 13. So I feel like this is all being taught and being allowed because the parents think that shit is cute. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When that has a huge, like, what you're allowing your child at such a young age is a huge reflection of who they're going to become, because you're showing your kid like, oh, you need to look for attention at this age. No, you need to be worried about being a fucking child. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like, I love when I see parents that actually like make their children dress like fucking children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand like times change, so trends change and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like real people out here trying to let their children dress like grown ass adults, like even your young sons. And I'm not saying like if you got it, of course, but your son don't need no fucking Gucci belt. Like these kids be dripping in designer for what? Like these young girls be having designer bags with not a dollar in that bitch. Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are worried about like the image instead of what y'all are actually teaching them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to shame nobody, but that's why I feel like it starts at home. I don't know. That's what I believe. I'm sorry, Edge. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You
Go, Ange. I'm
you
listening.
right.
We listening.
But I'm gonna be real. I kind of forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Back
Yeah.
in.
No, the dream scene said people had to respect relationships in general. Folks be ready to intervene and sleep with your partner just because they see it's going good. And I agree with that
Look,
too.
I agree with that.
I agree with
Listen,
that too.
and why do you think I don't post much about my boyfriend
I wouldn't either. I
online?
wouldn't either.
My grandmother and grandfather told me, Angie, if you keep posting about how good that boy is
They
online,
gonna want to find out.
somebody is going to want to find out how good that
Yeah.
boy is. After
Yeah.
that, I stopped. You going to see a
Exactly.
nice little date picture, maybe.
Right.
Might pop them on
Don't
my story for
don't
the next 24 hours.
yeah. Don't ever be bragging to your fake ass friends how good the D is.
Nope, absolutely
Hell
not.
no.
That shit
Hell
whack.
no.
Absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm,
They can be like, oh,
mm-mm,
damn, for real? Let me find out.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, I firmly believe that. I
So
firmly
let me
believe
let
that.
me let me tell y'all when I was back in the days, like way back in the days,
Yeah,
like
Doma, we were
when
10.
a little older than 10, but you get that, you get the gist of it. When dudes used to brag to me about how good their woman was, to me that was an invitation. Like
For real, yeah.
it was like, yo, you telling me how good she is?
Not
Maybe I should
me.
try it out.
It's me.
Yeah.
No.
Like there's certain things that you don't have a conversation about. You
Yeah.
just there's certain you don't never tell nobody how good your woman is or how much money you make.
Right.
You just don't,
Yeah.
because that's an invitation to your stuff.
Yeah. Nicole said if my husband decides to cheat, that's on him. I'm gonna post what I want. I agree with you, Nicole, because like I said earlier, you can't stop your partner from cheating. Your partner has to want to be loyal to you. So, you know, he shouldn't be able to, you can't do nothing about stopping him if somebody a woman trying to throw herself at him. and he's willing to entertain it.
Well, I mean, I feel like for me, it's not even about him cheating because, and people say I shouldn't say this all the time because I'm just jinxing myself, but I'll say it, and I'll say it a million times. My man would never,
Yeah.
but I don't want that to be an invitation for other women to think, oh, let me slide in his DM. Let
Yeah.
me like, I don't want that neither. That's what it's
Yeah.
about for me. I don't want
Yeah.
no.
We
I,
get
I don't
because
no.
women
I don't
are
feel
weird
like
as
him
hell.
having
Like
to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with that.
this another thing. Unless I grew up with a man, right? Say if like, okay, I hung with you today, Angie, and I don't know your boyfriend from nowhere. I'm not about to go and start following him on social media for what? That's your man. I see
Yeah,
if
I
me and
think
him
it's
grew up with
weird
each
when
other and we known each other
boyfriends
our whole
follow
lives or
me.
something. But you really got women that be like, oh, that's her man, that's her husband. Let me friend request him. Bitch, why do you need to keep up with him? You don't even fucking know him. Like,
Yeah,
it is
Bridget,
weird.
you set me up for that.
So the one thing that I've learned about um, relationships. So it's one thing to want to present your relationship um, as successful because everybody wants to show that they have a successful relationship. Like I see Angie's like pictures with her and her man, and I won't say his name without his permission because that nigga's big as a motherfucker. Like I ain't fucking with that nigga.
Yeah, bro.
I I ain't fucking with big dude. Know what I'm saying? But um, it's one
Just
thing
really
to
small. So
present, and I'm not really tall, so he's big as a motherfucker to me. But it's one thing to present like every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I'll see a picture of y'all two, you know what I'm saying, out enjoying yourselves. That's different. But when you try to present your relationship as if I got it, you don't, that's an invitation for somebody to try to say, I'ma take it from you. Like that's different. But
Yeah.
if you just show yourself out and enjoying yourself in a relationship and being happy, like not okay, so not on a level of oh he bought me flowers today. Oh my god, he loves me. But off of social media, the nigga smack the shit out of you because you ain't cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that shit.
Yeah.
It's that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you can't be happy in real life, I don't care what's going on social media. I don't care. If your man is hugging on you and loving on you on social media, but then he kicked you down a flight of stairs because you ain't make the damn meatloaf right. You know what I'm saying? I don't like be happy in real life.
Right. Not for him.
Whatever you present on social media, let that be your real life as well. Um, Dream Team is on one today. I'm fucking with you though. Why can't we respect? Just respect. It's envy and jealousy, or I ain't got my glasses on.
Don, it
Is it
says,
envy?
why can't we just respect? Is it
Thank you.
envy or jealousy or that's a good situation? I wanted to thing. I feel like we're talking about the last one. That's a good situation. I wanted to kind of thing. I feel like that's what I feel like
Yeah.
that's what people drive off of, wanting things that they can't have,
Yeah.
or wanting something, or wanting something that belongs to someone else. I feel like for other people, sometimes it is envy, sometimes it is jealousy. That's why
Mhm.
I just rather
Yeah.
do me. Yep.
Yes.
Congratulate them and keep it pushing. Cause why? Cause it ain't none of my business.
Right.
Facts. Facts.
Go ahead and you do you. Cause once this door close out there, I gotta deal with that one that just commented. I ain't gotta deal with nobody else.
That's right. You got to deal with what's really going on behind closed doors. Because
Mm-hmm.
I was in a relationship where everything looked real pretty on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought because I was watching social media as well, this shit was pretty. I thought shit was right. Nah, lo and behold, like she had mega issues with me, and I'm like, but you just told everybody on social media, I get you. Like I I get you. Like I watched you tell everybody I get you, and now you telling me I don't get you at all. And I was like, well, maybe I should have a social media relationship with you because on social media we doing great, but in reality, it was all bullshit. That's why I like the fact that I'm actually more happy behind closed doors than what I present on social media because it's what happens in real life to me that makes a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, before we close out, Ange, you got anything for us? What you got?
Um, I was just here for great conversation, and I appreciate y'all.
I'm just here so I can get paid. That's it. I'm just here so I can get fired. That's it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like we really have the opportunity, and I know my generation seems like it's so far removed, but in today's day and age, it's all blended together. I'm 50,
Yeah,
and the 50 is the new 40, and 30 is the new 20, and
it is. It
20 is
is.
the new 10, apparently.
It is.
Um,
30's the new 20.
it's not. 30 is 30, 50 is
No,
50.
my guy. I'm
What?
talking 20.
I'm.
I
I'll be
know.
2023.
22 next
Look,
week. Don't play with
23 to
me.
be exact.
Keep the
look.
skin.
I know
Exactly.
black don't crack, and I know y'all looking pretty as shit, but y'all still grown as
I ain't even
fuck.
got no makeup on
I'm
today.
23 years old.
Mm,
Try to tell me I'm not.
what you said? What you said?
Try to tell me I'm not.
Um, but we do have an opportunity to, in our actions, teach those that's coming up behind us um, what to do and how to do it. You know, I look at women like there's women that's on here. So I'm gonna start with my co-hosts. I look at Angie and I look at Bridget and I look at Nikel and I look at if she's still on. I know she was on earlier. Ray P. When y'all present yourselves a certain way, subconsciously y'all are teaching women that's coming up behind y'all that this is what a real woman looks like. And likewise with me, if I walk around with my pants hanging off my behind and I'm cursing at everybody in the street, I'm teaching those that's coming up behind me that that's okay. That's
Mm.
cool. But it's not. You know what I'm saying? What's really okay is the same things that our parents taught us that we emulate for those, even if their parents are not teaching it to them. Because they're a lot of these parents are kids themselves these days.
Yeah.
So it's up to us as our parents taught us right, we gonna live right and we gonna project that outward so that when that
So you basically saying you feel like us black people, we need to be a representation of what we want the next generation to see every day.
absolutely. Damn, you just be finishing my sentences tonight. Like,
No, I'm sorry. I'm not
yes.
trying, just
Nah, that's perfect. Um, we have to we have to present what we expect the next generation to look like, or it's lost. Like it's gonna be totally lost. You're gonna have like 5% of the black generation coming up behind us that's doing right because they came from a two-parent household, and 95% lost. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
what I'm on a show with two younger, good women. And don't get a big head because I'm gonna curse y'all out next week, I promise you. But
Too
I'm
late.
on like I appreciate the fact that y'all carry yourselves a certain way, y'all behave a certain way, and y'all will not accept certain things from any damn body. Whether it be your man, a dude that's trying to court you, or a nigga that's in the liquor store just trying to get your number. Y'all expect certain things, but if y'all show that out in the street, which I'm sure y'all do, there's a young lady who may catch on and go, you know what? She dude tried to talk to her and she was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Pull
Mm-hmm.
your pants up, get a job, and maybe you can have an opportunity to converse with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know we beat this topic to death, but it's a good topic to beat to death. Cause at the end of the day, I want every woman that comes up behind y'all to be like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Any woman in her 20s and teens, I want her to look at grown women like y'all too, Nicole, Ray P. I want them to look at y'all and go, that's how I should be. That's how I should act. That's how I should be. Guys, I know I say a lot of foolish stuff on this damn show, but trust and believe. There's not a day that goes by that I don't respect my woman and any woman I come across. I may have been a not so good person in the past, but I grew up and I want to show you all, show you men that there's a way for a man to be, that you can be and still garner respect. As a matter of fact, you'll get a lot more respect being a
Yeah.
respectful man.
Mhm.
So we ain't gonna hold everybody. Everybody that hung out with us tonight, make sure that Dream Team, this is your first time on the show. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can harass Bridget every week. I look forward to that shit. Um, hold on, let me see. Don, when you lie, you have a lot of problems with women. I had to get on my homeboy about that. Yeah. So first of all, lying to anybody who can't beat your ass, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? Just be honest. As a matter of fact, and I'll talk about this on next show, you might end up getting more being honest than you've ever gotten lying. But
Mm.
we'll talk about that on next show. For this week, we love y'all. Y'all better not. Y'all better not. Oh, I don't even like y'all. Be easy, people. My co-host is
Bye.
disrespectful. See y'all next week. Later.